around 2 in the morning, rest is getting harder.
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, episode number 3, season number 1. We are saving Sampdoria. Oh yes we are. We're going to save Sampdoria. We're going to get them back to greatness that they deserve. Get them out of this financial hole and hopefully get them all the way to the Super La Liga Premier, Super La Liga? Yeah, something like that, whatever it's going to be called. But we're going to get them to the top division in the Super League. It's going to be tough, it's going to be difficult, it's going to take us a good few seasons. The team is quite good. I've really been enjoying playing with it. I don't think we're getting the rub of the green with some of the results we've had. I do feel that we are getting absolutely stiffed, but I think it will all come good. Especially I've been playing with Kare, who in the reserve team games has been absolutely phenomenal. He looks like an absolute potential superstar, an absolute great player in the making as a striker. I'm hoping he's going to grow, develop and break into the first team, because I'm pretty sure he'll be able to make that step up quite comfortably. Watching him in reserve team games, you know, he scored a hat-trick last night, which was just absolutely immense. Really played well. He's good in the air, he's good on the floor, he's got great movement, good touch, and he's really looking a decent player. Along with obviously our main superstar is Pully. He is just absolutely fantastic. The boy has got so much class about him. Absolute immense amount of class. And as you see in the background, we have got a lot of players that we're having a little look at, having a little, you know, we're just putting the feelers out, just getting a feeling for how the agents are gonna work with us, how much the agents want for these players, because you know at the end of the day the agents are giving us the bare price without the agent fee on top, so we've got to take that in consideration with some of these actual, you know, approaches. Hopefully we're going to get some good positive approaches back, you know, not too expensive, because I don't want to be spending a huge amount of money. I want to bring in young talent, try and keep the age really down, and well, hopefully just do the business that way, because we have got a good young team, and we have a very tough game against Seattle Sounders. They are a decent side, we can't underestimate them, and the one thing that I've been really pleased with has been our sort of defending, especially from the midfield. We've been holding strong, really holding strong, closing players down really well, and early doors we do everything that we have been doing correctly wrong. Open the space up for them, they get a fantastic cross in, and look at that header from Johnson. Oh my days, third minute, and everything we'd worked on in training has just literally gone out of the window, which is beyond frustrating. It's absolute nightmare. You know, the boys work all week long and they just blow it in one foul swoop. Really annoying. Great foot in there to deflect the ball over the bar. But my God, we were stretched left, right and centre. Seattle Sounders just literally ball over the top, ball, you know, splitting through us. It really stretched us all the time. Getting Polly on the ball, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, which is really fucking awful. I do apologise for my pronunciation. He sort of had the only half chance opportunity of the half for us, and it came to absolutely nothing, which is absolutely frustrating. But again, Andre picking the ball up, knocking it out to Marcelo, and that pretty much sums up everything for us at this moment in time. A really poor throw-in. Sorry, a poor pass. The throw-in from Seattle Sounders was pretty awful. Pedro picks the ball up. He gives it to Marcelo. Marcelo does the rest. Yes, I'm using his first name because I don't know how to pronounce that. My pronunciation is absolutely awful. So let's get that, you know, well and truly out there for everybody. Also, my voice does sound slightly... I don't know how it sounds, actually. It sounds really weird to me listening to it. I am dosed the fuck up on cold flu remedy crap, to be honest. Absolutely dosed up on it. Great opportunity there, but oh my God, Nia just put that wide, which is really frustrating. But Lopez picks the ball up. He's got a great opportunity. This is a huge opportunity, and he hits it straight at the goalkeeper. The lad's finishing is really frustrating. He's got the good movement, but he just doesn't seem to be able to finish. As you can see, the game finishes 1-1, and I've got to say that is a hugely disappointing result, because we played so well, we had good movement, but Lopez, for all his movement, he just doesn't seem to be able to finish, which is so frustrating. It's really frustrating. I know you shouldn't take what happens in training as gospel, but he looks so good in training, you know. Great movement in training, great finishing in training, but it's just so frustrating. But we've got time. We're going to work on it. You know, this is not going to be a straightforward bish, bash, bosh, straight up every division. This is going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a battle week in, week out. And as you can see, we have a little punt on Edgar Sali. Is it Sali? We also put a little gentle punt in for Naki Wells. I like the look of Naki Wells. The one thing that goes against him is he's 22 years old. That's the one thing that goes against him. A player I've really wanted to use for a long time. I wanted to use this player in a different career mode is Max Clayton. He's absolutely fantastic. Don't know if you guys saw him against Southend in the JP final. Absolutely brilliant. And Vilhena has been getting a lot of love. And I do know he's a well and truly overused player, but do you know what? I've never used him. I want to know if the hype is really worth everything that people's been going on about. Obviously, as I said, Diego Reyes is a player that you've seen before. You might have seen him with my counterpart, John Locke, at West Ham United. He had Diego Reyes, and he reckoned that he got an injury and he wasn't the same player. So my good self, Filippo Gabbs, without the Italian accent, obviously, because that would just be ridiculous. Filippo Gabbs, 2 legends in 1. Is going to give him a chance, give him an opportunity and see if we can get the best out of him, see if we can keep him injury free and just see if we can generally get just get the absolute best out of him. Now we're playing a game against Chievo. They're going to be at home, we're going to be away, which is our away form at this moment in time is a little bit dodgy. It reminds me of Portsmouth. We were shit away from home. Quite frankly, absolutely rubbish away from home. But what you are seeing now is what I love about Sampdoria. Technically gifted when it comes to passing and movement. I mean, look at that beautiful play. Yeah, okay, they got the ball there. We won't worry about that. But it's the technical gift of the pass and the move. Pedro is fantastic. He's so light in his feet. He's delicate when it comes to being, moving left to right. He's quite agile. Marcelo is just fantastic. He actually sits back quite well. Does a defending job for me on the left midfield. But I tell you what, going forward, he is a talisman. Absolute talisman. Andre Poli in the centre of the park, I'm loving and adoring. He plays so well in CAM, he plays so well in CDM. He is just the most versatile midfield player I've had the pleasure of playing with so far. And I've played with some of the greatest players in the game. Some absolutely magnificent defending by our good shelves. Allows Chievo in to score after 20 minutes. And that's how it finished at half-time. 1-0 to Chievo. Chievo fans were making a lot of noise. Unfortunately, due to our financial trouble, we couldn't lay on any coaches, so we literally only took 15 away fans, which was absolutely a nightmare. And they actually travelled with us on the coach to the game, such as our financial dilemma they even put in for the diesel in the coach. How embarrassing is that? But we're going to put things right. We're going to put things right. We've taken out a huge loan with the bank, 6.5 million. If we don't repay that at the end of the season, we're going to be in a world of absolute pain. Absolute pain. But speaking of pain, Pozzi with an absolute gift of a goal. Fantastic play. Left foot strike was magnificent. Really classy player. And again, he's getting on that ball. Nice little turn. He's so agile as well. He gives it to Andre Poli. He has a crack, but it comes to Niad. Niad just slips that home. What a goal. He is brilliant. He plays on the left-hand side and he cuts in on his right foot. You got Marcelo on the right-hand side. He cuts in with his left foot. It's a manager's bloody dream. And what is a dream is away from home, we pick up a 2-1 victory. A well-deserved 2-1 victory, I'm going to say. We worked our bloody socks off. We played extremely hard and we deserve that victory, which was so pleasing to be able to pick it up. As you can see, Edgar is halfway to Sampdoria. He is halfway to Sampdoria. Our good offer of 1.1 million was accepted. It was a good price. Same with Feyenoord. Feyenoord have accepted a decent price, I would say, for the young lad. I mean, he's 17 years old. That's big money. He also wants big wages. 1,700 quid for a 17-year-old is a lot of cash in my eyes. But it's not too bad. I'm happy to pay that out. Hopefully he'll live up to his billing. And no, I ain't going to sell him. Or am I? Of course I'm not. Don't be silly. That would be ludicrous.